Hey, you guys! Hey, I am still the fantastic Chris Plastic. This, after all this time, is still Shiny Plastic People. And I am coming at you with another video for the first time in a long time. I've been told I don't say this soon enough, so please do me a favor. Like this video, comment down below on the channel, on the content of this video, what your favorite flavor of jelly bean is. I don't care. And subscribe to Shiny Plastic People. It kind of helps me make more content to know you're watching, so I appreciate that. Today, we are going beyond. That's right, we're talking Batman Beyond. I'm unboxing a whole bunch of stuff that I've bought over the last couple months that I just haven't opened. And we're going to start oldest to newest. Doesn't that sound fun? I think so, and I think we should stop messing around here and get to the studio. Boom! There we are, and we're going to start with this 2-pack of Batman Beyond versus the Justice Lord Superman. Yes! I don't have my knife. I do have scissors, though. Ha ha ha! Scissors! Ooh, burp. Don't have dinner before you record. So here we are, in box. We have Batman Beyond in his kryptonite armor. We have Justice Lord Superman. Here's some art on the back from 2 different sources. I'm not sure they ever hung out together. Don't quote me on that, because it may have happened in a comic book. But there they are. Boom. Flip it back over. Let's open the box. Also, if you haven't noticed, we're down in the family room today, which probably means, spoiler alert, we will be looking at a rather large item at the end of it. And if you've seen the thumbnail, you already know what it is. Obviously. So let's whip that package off. We get a little bit of a background here. This is kind of fun. We get the 2 characters on the back. We get what looks to be the interior of the Batcave. Put that to the side. Look at accessories before we get super excited. Look! Hands. Hands. And for Batman, we get hands. More hands. And some of these strangest looking batarangs I have ever seen. They've got a tail. I would almost think these were birdarangs for Robin with these tails. If you know what they are, let me know in the comments. That's where that comment thing happens again. Let's pop out this stand. Oh, baby. Oh, it's held in by bits. Okay, bigger part of that background here with our cards and our stands. I love that they do that, but then I immediately ruin it by pulling out items. So if you're ever wondering what you want to do with these cards, here's a good piece of advice. I usually baggy them with the hands. You know, the hands. So I know who they belong to. It's just a quick identifier because nobody's trading these. There's no reason to keep a mint, is my attitude. Alright, get that out of there. Put this over and let's get some tabs opening. I'm going to use the box here as a trash can for these little plastic bitties. Tab. Tab. This is what all the people are paying for, you know. They're like, I wish I could see more people cutting things and saying the word tab. This figure, of course, is before the shift to soft good capes. So we still have this rubber cape. Look, I know people love a good soft good cape. They're easier to deal with, especially if you're just putting them on a shelf. But I always feel like I don't know how to pose a cape properly. I look at art, I try, then I feel like a doofus. The rubber plastic capes take care of that for me. So I'm probably the one guy who's like, I don't hate them. Alright, so There. Oh, this molded plastic that they put these guys in is sometimes the worst for trying to undo these little tabs. Oh, one more right there. And tab. 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 Okay. Okay. There's our little stand. It's clearly supposed to be in the back cave because we get this metal ground piece and stalactites, stalagmites. Fury. Geologist, let me know what I'm looking at so I'm not embarrassing myself too much in the future. Oh, you know what? There were tabs around his chest. We're gonna cheat. We go full frontal assault. There we go. Now, I will admit, I bought this set for this man right here, the Justice Lord Superman. Get a good look at him there on the camera. He's got heat vision eyes, nice gray temples. This could actually be a really cool head sculpt for like a Kingdom Come Superman. If anybody was into that kind of thing. This is, I think, just the infected Superman buck that we've seen 100 times. Yeah, the boots are still that same V pattern. It's just painted. It's the laziest repaint. I hate when they do that. But, you know, save money. Ultimately, the colors are pretty nice. I don't mind it. I don't hate it. The diaper isn't too bad. It is a new diaper on here, as far as I can tell, because of this effect here on the side. So there is a little bit of new on this figure. It's the head sculpt and the diaper. But otherwise, we're looking at repaint and reuse. I even think this cape is reuse. That may have been the Eradicator cape, for what it's worth. And then we have Batman here, which is interesting. Just as a quick note, let me throw my trash box away here. Ooh, my back. Ooh, this is going to be a thing. Okay, talking loud. Making sure you can hear me at home on the microphone. We have these more bat-like wings instead of the normal smooth wings we see with the Batman Beyond figure. But otherwise, yeah, he still has the clips to go into his cape on the normal release. I would have wished they would have clipped those. That could be an easy thing to do at home. But I think otherwise, outside of the wings, this is straight reuse. Okay, this is just a one-piece tape. Nope. It's just like it doesn't turn in. What a waste. But it does. It does go in. So it does fold down. The wings do fold down. Yay. We're going to see another version of this figure later in the video. It's newer. We like that. But I don't hate this sculpt. I just wish they didn't have these arm bits on here when they're unnecessary to this figure. So that is our Batman Beyond. Now, I'm going to come back, show you my happy face, because we're going to get ready for our next set of figures, which hopefully I'm not too weirdly zoomed out on as I lean out of focus. How are you guys? How have you been? Any big holiday plans? How are you celebrating the holidays? Tell me below. I'm going to hammer home this whole, like, comment, subscribe business 1,000 times. So I do apologize for that. That's just how I'm going to be. But back to the studio. I'm looking at my buttons so you know where I'm going. Boop. Here we are. We have the animated re-releases of Terry, Batman from Batman Beyond, and Old Man Bruce, which includes Ace the Bat Hound. Now, these figures were originally released as a 2-pack with Ace. He doesn't count. By DC Direct previously. This figure has the Platinum Edition. I got it from eBay. So I don't know if someone figure swapped it to get the one they wanted or what, but this is the edition I want. There is a platinum edition with translucent blue, which is a reference to the original Batman Beyond toy line from Kenner, where you could get a black to translucent blue Batman, kind of highlighting his stealth features, if you would. But let's go ahead. Let's start with Old Man Bruce, because we're about Batman. Let's start with the Elder Batman, the original, the man himself, Bruce Wayne. The man who can't keep out of the cowl and tights. Oh, on the back, get a little bit of a look at Bruce and Ace. Get our art for Batman. I didn't go over the articulation scheme on the DC Multiverse figures. If you don't know them by now, I don't know what to tell you. I cover it so much. These figures do articulate differently. I'm ripping the box. Criticize down below that I'm a man who doesn't know how to open a box. So we get hand. So many hand. We do get this stand. I do prefer this stand over the McFarlane stand. It's got the clip. It's got a base. It's nice. We still get our card. You've seen it. You know it. Don't be surprised by it. Let's go ahead and just look at the figure. Let's skip the bits. We're going to put our tabs in the back so we can slide them in the box. I'm going to bag up all my accessories after we're done recording. Doesn't that sound fun? I think it sounds fun. And you get a nice look at Bruce's back. Bruce is back again. That's a song, right? I'm not cool. I get a copyright strike on accident for just making noises, right? Get out, Bruce. Bruce. Fun fact, I have a friend with a big black dog who named Bruce after Bruce Wayne, but of course I like to call him Bruce Valanche the dog because it drives him nuts. Alright, let's start with Ace. Ace's articulation scheme. He has articulation, which is cool. Nothing at the mouth, but the head does move, spins around. Can do a 360, which is terrifying. Don't let your dog spin their head 360. Legs forward. He's a goose stepper. Tail has some twist. And the legs can go back. He can lay down. He can sploot. That's right. Ace the Bat Hound can sploot. I know it was really important to you people to know that. Also, he can never be happy, it turns out. He is permanently tail down. What did Bruce do to you, Ace? Right, then we have Old Man Bruce. The nice thing is these do not have the cell shading that McFarlane does. Get that on camera so you can see it. Does on the Batman the Animated Series figures that they're re-releasing. So, the head has nice rotation. Like that. Nothing. This is a solid torso. Arms go that way. It is a single joint with a spin. Got this big overlay for his suit. Wrist goes roundy, roundy, round. There is some play there. All right. Legs can go out. Single jointed knees. Go back. Go back, go back. Got some pointy shoes here on Bruce. Some rotation. A little bit of swivel. A little bit of rock on the ankles. Not much, but this is a nice, solid figure. One of the things I like about the McFarlane re-releases is I feel like we're getting better plastics than we were on the originals. But feel free to disagree with me. We can have disagreements. We can be civil. We're shiny. We're plastic. We're people. We're all a little superficial. Oh no, I let you in on my secret. Okay. Now let's get Terry up. Terry comes with the batarangs that are accurate to the cartoon. And some hands. got his clip-on wings, which actually look like they're double jointed. That's kind of neat. We'll pull those out, look at how those go in. But let's start with Terry himself. Actually, where did I put his box? Let's get his box so I can throw these tabs directly in there. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Brody to the max. Would you like a new Coke? Would you like a tab? Gag me with a spoon. That's right, we're quoting the Muppets. You don't like the Muppets. Can we be friends? I hope so. But you need to check yourself. You don't like the Muppets. Alright. And we have Terry, who's a nice lean boy. He's a very lean figure as compared to Bruce. Bruce is very stout. Terry, again, solid torso. There's a twist. There's probably a twist actually on Bruce. You just don't get to see it because of his coat. Nice movement on the head. No tabs. No tabs. How is he supposed to hold his wings? Nah, it's fine. He can split-a-roo with the best of them. Oh, those arms are stiff. I want to be careful because I've never seen this figure in person in my targets. So that's why I had to go to eBay. eBay, you got what I need. That's Wayfair. Ugh. Twisty twisties on those. Wrists. Elbows spinny spinny. Single joint knees. Twisty twisty. Legs back. And there's those ankles, which are a little bit easier to move. You know, I said there's a rocker, but I'm not really sure there is. I may have made that up, and it may just be a loose joint there. So don't believe me when I said there's a rocker. I think that's a lie. I'm a liar. Like Henry Rollins. We're making all the references today, people. Okay. So this one wing is actually already popped out. But it looks like it just sits in there. Yeah. And then these just poke in the back. Look at that. You're going to have these nice big wings. And they have some play. So you can do things with them. Like blah, blah. Get real dramatic with these poses here. Woo! I'm like the intro. Blah, blah, blah. You know, Terry's famous catchphrase. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get them to the side. Let's hop back to my fancy face. Oh, I just popped one of the wings out again. So I can get the next item on the table. And I probably have to adjust the camera for this one because it is bigger. Ooh, is it just blurry? Why is it blurry? Don't be blurry. Oh, Terry, get out of there. All right. All right, back to the studio for our final item. It's the Batmobile, the Batman Beyond Batmobile. I got this from the McFarlane toy store. You could also get it from Walmart because it is the gold label. There is a non-gold label edition that doesn't come with the figure. It's just the Batmobile. Take that for what it's worth. I think it was worth getting the extra figure for just, I think it was like $10. $10 more. It does have lights and sound. I don't have batteries on me, so we will not be looking at that today. But if you have questions about it, you know where to find me. If you don't, it's like, comment, subscribe. You get it. You get it. So on the front of the box, we see the Batmobile. We see Batman. I have a headache. Yikes. Okay. Flip it up. Another look at the Batmobile and Batman. On the side, we get a label. Who doesn't like labels? In the back, well, is just instructions and warnings. We don't like to know things. Not in my world, Grandpa. Even though I am trying to sneak a peek at where it's telling me to hit the button to open the cockpit. Oh, I wish I'd brought a knife instead of the scissors. Oh, what a fool I've been. The mistakes I've made. Ace, get out of here. Okay. We've got our stand for the Batmobile, which is actually nice. It comes with this metal rod. Comes with a base because it doesn't have wheels. It's a flying Batmobile. I should flip this around so this makes sense. Alright, pulling that out. Gonna sneak this closer. You'll see what that is later. So, right away on top, bungeed to the figure is this exclusive colorway Batman, which I actually think is really cool because it's supposed to symbolize the colorway of him being illuminated by the panels inside. This is different. He's got a different chest piece. But you know what this is? This is the newer Batman Beyond that's out there with the open face cowl and stuff. So this is not the older figure. He's got this back here. He doesn't have the arm clips. This is actually a really cool figure. There you go. You learned something new. Does this come off? Probably with some heat. You could take that off and probably break it. So we'll figure that out later. Okay. Oh, we got a couple of the front fins, I think is what those are. This is, of course, based on the comic book, not the TV show, so it is a little bit different than what I picture for the Batman Beyond Batmobile. That's okay. Snip. Snip. Alright. Now, there is a big complaint about McFarlane vehicles, that they are just big empty chunks of plastic. And I'm going to tell you something. It's true. They're just big empty chunks of plastic. But I like them. Like them a lot. So, that doesn't bother me at all. Something tells me there is a right way and a wrong way to put these on. But do I know what they are? Well, that seems good. L. Oh, there's a letter right here inside the plastic. Line it up. How about that? So as you can see, we have our Batmobile. It's pretty basic. Nothing wrong with that. There are lights in the back. You keep hitting the button, which is right here, to open the cockpit. A nice cockpit. It really does. Those wings have to come off for him to go in there, right? Yep, okay. The little plastic piece came off. The wings. One came right off. The other is being not as fun. Ooh, I think I broke that. I totally broke that. Okay, so I broke one of the pegs. It's a good thing I am never, likely ever, gonna have these wings on, so that sucks that it broke. But it's okay, because he's gonna sit inside the Batmobile like so, because it's from the future. In the future, we drive flying cars, people. In the distant future, the year 2000. You know that song. If you do, mention it below. See, I'm working it. Okay, I don't. I'm struggling to get those on there. Ooh, he's got to sit. You want to take that whole backpack off? I could probably super glue the wing pig back in. Dogs are mad because I'm talking out loud. Okay, let's take that backpack all the way off. See if that gets him a better... That gets a much better fit without that backpack piece in. Okay, so we see him in there. And now it fits. Okay, yay! We have a Batman that fits. I just had to break a wing, pull off a backpack. That old chestnut. That old chestnut. So like I said, this does have lights and sounds. I just did not bring batteries down with me. There's your battery cover. That's where you install them. I bet AAAs. Could be doubles. You know, you could do me a favor and tell me down below. Hey, get it? Comments. Working it good. Otherwise, it's lacking features as compared to a lot of other Batmobiles, but it's fine. You know, like I said, we have that. Oh, he has spare hands, by the way. Hands. Let's get this stand here in so we can show you how this works. It is a nice metal rod. Ladies love a metal rod. Alright, it's got the Batman Beyond logo. It's right in the center there. Nice stand. Works good. Look at that. Boom. It goes in easier than the stand that came with the Seahorse from Aquaman 2. If only we had something to compare it to, right? Well, good news bears. We have the Kenner one right here, and I accidentally popped the wing. So, let's get these both here. And see if we can't scroll out a little bit. Zoom out. You're going to see a little bit beside my table. It's a mess, just so you know. But you get to see both Batmobiles. The Kenner one, which has wheels, by the way, is just as long, which is really funny. To me, at least. I don't know about you, but I think that's funny. But this is much more based on the cartoon. I got this in Sacramento, and it was shipped to me because I couldn't bring it with me on the plane by Michael from Toy Habits. You will see a link to that channel at the end of this video. Not that they need my help. But wonderful. Michael's a wonderful dude. It was really cool of him to do that, even though I paid him. He didn't do it out of the kindness of his heart. You know, we don't get the fun action features like the fold-out wings on here. But you can fit the bigger figure. And of course, I'm going to embarrass myself trying to get the figure. I do have a Kenner Batman Beyond action figure in there. So, a little bit more toyetic here on this original toy. Also, this shoots discs. Do I have the... Oh, I think I have the discs locked out right now. I do have the discs, so that's fun. But yeah, you can drop these out. You know, these wings somehow do pop out. Oh, that's right. Those are supposed to clip. Ha ha ha. So there's your comparison between the classic. Also, this was well loved. The classic Kenner Batman Beyond Batmobile, which is a big chungus to the new McFarlane one. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. This is fun. This is going to be harder to hang from my ceiling. This is pretty light, actually. Being a hollow piece of plastic is a big benefit when it's a flying vehicle if you want to put it from your ceiling. Just saying, which I'm planning on doing. Did you pick up the Batman Beyond Batmobile? If you did, well, you know what you could do. You could do something like this video. Comment about your Batmobile, you know, down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Guys, thank you so much for putting up with my big wait. If you're new to the channel and you waited this long, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be doing more content like this where I'm just going to unbox a bunch of stuff that I've collected kind of by topic. But that's enough of me. How about you? Enjoy your holidays, let yourself shine, and take care. Closing button.